Shout out to all you who divinely purpose to be on this live, to all you Empress, chosen sources, indigo children, crystal children, light workers, oracles, and seers, to all you blue crystal babies, and all you indigo kids, rainbow babies, and all you gods and goddesses, and empress, and guess what? Prophets, shamans, and seers, and oracles. I am sending love and light to you all. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Shout out to you all. All right. This is the message that you have on your journey. Even me. You know, the message goes to me too as well as you. So therefore is this is Simon's message. And hold up a minute. This is a timeless message. This is a message, a divine message. So therefore is messages that don't resonate with you. Don't even try to even, you know what I'm saying? If it just don't resonate with you, just don't, you know what I'm saying, did affect you in no shape, form, fashion. Keep it moving. So therefore is, as these messages go forth, I am channeling from different places. Okay, situations, circumstances, different energies. So, you know, be mindful of the energy. If the energy is very strong, you know what I'm saying, it's going to come out like that. So therefore is this right now energy. You know what I'm saying? Some of this energy is right now. Okay? So therefore is, some of it is past. So, as these messages go forth, take what yours and let the rest resonate, like I said. Y'all hold up a minute. So, right. So, like I was saying, this is my page where I do I do messages. I do not reach out to anybody saying that my soul told me to do anything. So, if you are getting somebody reaching out to you with my face or anything like that, that is not me. So, be aware of these scammers. Report, block, and screenshot these individuals. Okay, so that they could be and send them to my email. Okay, because they won't let me see them. They don't let y'all see them. Okay, so therefore is, hey, how you doing? So, so as these messages go forth, you know what I'm saying? Be aware of these scammers, though. You know, you feel me? Because this is what's happening. This is happening to a lot of us. Okay, so don't get scammed. Be aware of these, the people. All right, you will hear my voice. My voice. You will see my face when we do any readings. So if you want to get a reading, all my information is in the bio. I'm in my description. So, you know, just know that this is where a lot of things that is happening on a level that is necessary. And therefore is I send all negative energies back to the sender. They send out any negative energies as of a whole, a collective. So, um, I ask that you be mindful of your information. You know what I'm saying, that you send out, because this is a time where you would not be, you know what I'm saying, angels and answers are not going to be taking your likeness. This is necessary, because it's divine messages that need to get out here, information that needs to be known, regardless of what, even though the divine is talking to me and not you. So therefore it is. These messages is for you to be aware of in the energies. So therefore is, I don't like doing readings over in the on live, but these are general readings. So know that, you know what I'm saying, this is a time where you have to be aware of situations. Okay? That's occurring in your energy. So let's see what is going on. Okay, as I'm sensing in the energy is that a lot of you are moving from one place to another, okay? Spiritually, physically, and emotionally, okay? And therefore is there are things that need to be understood from a divine place, okay? And, you know, I know that some things are not even, you know what I'm saying, seem like it's truth, but it is. And a lot of you know that. But therefore is these things is happening is because you have asked for wisdom. You have asked for clarity. You have asked these things for reasons of, you know, if you want to get any yes or no questions or questions answered, you're going to have to contact me in my description. You know what I'm saying? I will later on be doing, you know, when the atmosphere truly clears, I will, when I sense the atmosphere has truly cleared, I will do things online. But right now, I'm not. But if you want to give any donations or you want to do anything for us, like, you know what I'm saying, reciprocating the energy properly, you can. So therefore is this is what's happening. Spirit wants this to be known. As these information goes forth, take awareness of these situations, okay? Because I know that a lot of things that we go through, we need the answers. We need situations to be clarified in our energies. So I do want to start with this deck right here. So therefore is, as these things is happening, you know what I'm saying, it is a time where necessarily you have to, you know what I'm saying, all of this is about inner work. Vision. See what I'm saying? Inner work. Knowing that what you're seeing is that needs to be fixed or is something that needs to be done that will help you to be able to get to that place where you need to at this particular time to level up. Okay? And therefore, this is what's happening. And therefore, as these things is going on, think about what you're doing. Think about how things has happened. Think about what has occurred. Think about all the situations that you know what I'm saying? See, during a dark night of the soul, it does a lot. You do a lot of thinking, of reflecting back on where you have to fix things. That was, listen, you really fixing it by doing better in those situations or circumstances. And therefore this is what happens when you have confrontations going on with inside of you, situations that will arise or has arisen in your life that keep on going over and over and over. So therefore these things can be completed in your life, these cycles. So therefore is you won't see them no more. Do partnerships, business-ships, relationships in general. You know what I'm saying? People that you come in connections with, you know. And therefore this is a mystery. All of this is a mystery because a lot of y'all could be learning about a lot of your gifts, you know what I'm saying, talents. And therefore you could be cultivating your talents, spiritual gifts and your divine talents, okay? Therefore in your relationships, did I just say relationships? So therefore, this is what's happening. Spirit wants this to be known because this is a time where a lot of your relationships that you have done, been in a partake of, either there's something that has happened that you do not understand from a full understanding. You know what I'm saying? Understanding rather. So therefore, it has taken a toll on you in some type of way, or it has affected you in some type of way, or have, put some type of blockages or some type of level up in your energy. So therefore, this is all a part of the review that you had to go under to be able to see things clearly. Okay, this review that you're under definitely spiritually, and therefore these spiritual reviews are basically the things that you have to see as of not hurting you or harming you or putting you in a situation, but making sure that you understand what you're asking for from the spiritual realm. Okay, and the divine is the spiritual realm, regardless of what your ancestors are, the spiritual realm, regardless of what your guides and your angels and stuff are the spiritual realm. Celestial beings are part of the spiritual realm. Okay, yeah, look at that communication. That communicates with you on the level that you need to, and as you communicate with them, they will give it to you according to your understanding at that level you're in. So therefore, this is what's happening. Yeah, passionately. Some of y'all are very passionate about what you do and how you do it too, and what you asking your ancestors for. I ask to be a blessing to the people. Okay, I thank the divine for allowing me to be a blessing to the people. That's why I don't take what I'm saying lightly, because I don't think that people should sit there and be on your live and talking retarded and stupid when you're doing what you're supposed to do. I don't think that that's right for the people that want the information. And I don't think that they should be doing that because there's something that is not in their place to do, regardless if you have an opinion or if anything, because if there's nobody bothering you, why you bother them? Therefore this is a passionate time for many of us, okay? And therefore it has a reflection to that. Therefore that reflection is to people that do their dark night of the soul, they're practically is in communication with the spiritual realm. And there's no exceptions. Period. Yeah. Look at that. Pinnacles. Mid-heaven. So therefore this is something that's literally, it sounds like to me that people are doing things, or energies are doing things to try to, infiltrate your finances, to, you know what I'm saying? But you are a lot of us are in a high place to be able to bring these pinnacles down. That is divinely purpose for us to have. That's why I say it's mid-heaven out here. That's why it's out here with pinnacles at the bottom. Because this is coming down from a high place. It's not coming from people. It's not coming from places. It's coming from a divine, um, dimension. Okay, what that is, try to come out. Yeah, introspection. So therefore as you're doing the introspection, it helps your chakras get into alignment. It helped them to be unblocked. It helped them to be able to cultivate you even in a spiritual divine place. And who could tell you that you're not doing it? Only the spiritual realm can. Okay, because it will show in this ramification. If you're doing things to harm people, it will show. If you're doing things to help people, it will show. So therefore this is what's happening. And they want that to be understood. Yeah, entrance. They want that to be understood. So therefore, this is a time where a lot of, your spiritual divine gifts are being implemented in the way they necessarily need. So therefore this is what's happening. The spirit wants that to be known. If y'all want to get any questions answered, messages that you want to get information on, you contact me and stuff like that when it comes to certain situations, okay? Therefore and I will give you the information that you need. Nurture is out here. There you go, nurture with the information that you get. I mean, the messages that you get. You know what I'm saying? If you want to go in a little bit deeper with the messages that I give, and you know what I'm saying, with certain topics and stuff like that, therefore is what you want to, what you took out of what I was saying, we will get there. But I'm not answering too many questions on here. I'm just giving, you know what I'm saying, what I was supposed to give. Okay. So as I give these messages, I ask that you be mindful of the questions and things that you're, you're talking about at this particular time. What your questions are. You know what I'm saying? Some things are very much um supposed to be protected. Like people, I'm gonna be honest. Like people in churches, they got a function where they go to priests. Okay, then they got, that's why it's private. Because some things that you don't supposed to say, where you will be afflicted or the enemy can get this information to harm you in some type of way. These are sheep in wolf clothing out here, y'all. They be portraying to be divine and they ain't divine. Entrance, okay? Because entrance is eye gates, ear gates, in mouth gates, in your hands and your feet, your physical body. So therefore is you got to be mindful of what you allowing to enter inside of you. Therefore is that's why I say take what's yours and let the rest resonate, because there's a lot of information that comes out in these messages that you have to be aware of. Therefore is that will help you to grow, to expand, or it can deplete you, or it can make you, it depends on where you are in your introspection. Okay, so therefore is that's why I tell you to do your inner work. Yeah. Expand. We're expanding. That's what we're supposed to be doing. We're being liberated from any situation or circumstance. To open eyes, open the ears, open the mouths, to be able to speak your truth. Open your ears so you can hear everything that is being said, or listen to the words that's being cultivated for you to be able to understand and cultivate from there. So therefore is these are things that is happening that will help you to expand your consciousness. Okay? The things that you didn't understand, you get the knowledge that you need. Okay? That's why it's personal. That's why I tell you I do not do readings over here, because it's too many energies. I just specified that. So therefore is as you get these messages are gonna help you to grow. I ain't finna give you nothing to deplete you unless you already been depleted and you're in a low vibrational place. Therefore is I'm not even going to get nobody a low vibration energy, that time of energy. So if you're coming on my page, you're ready to elevate. So therefore is this is what's happening. Therefore is nurture. Comes right back out again. Okay? You're being nurtured. You got 1900 on the time. Yeah, stability. Sustainability is out here. Stability is out here. This is what it is. Stability, I'm sorry. Stability is out here. So therefore this is what's happening. You're now regaining all that you have lost in times from the time you was born to now. Okay, like I said, these messages just ain't for you. They for me too. I'm learning you. I'm growing in the midst of this. So therefore that's why I said I don't take these messages lightly. All these people be coming on here talking about this the devil. I don't give a fuck. Okay, I'm just giving a message according to what is necessarily needed. If you don't like what I'm saying, you don't need to be here. If you don't want the information properly, you're not going to get the right energy, and therefore is going to stagnate their energy for doing what is necessarily not needed to be did over here. So that's why I always say do your introspection. That's why I started off with do your introspection, take what's yours and let the rest resonate, because this is a time where a lot of your stability, your sustainability is happening. You know what I'm saying? This is where a lot of you will be able to is an investigation going on at the bottom of the deck, because a lot of us are in our this is because our future is at hand right now. We'll have this is things is happening by our sustainability. Let me look up this word, y'all. Y'all bear with. needs of balance. In is it says sustainability is a dream generation generally symbolize the need for balance, endorsing inducing the a long term vitality in the in your waking life. That's what whoever this is talking about right here. Gene, okay, Washington, Genius Washington. So therefore is this is what's happening. It says it's often reflects of the subconscious attempts to merge your personal energy, health, and your resources ensuring that you are not burning out while working towards your goals. Okay, that's why pauses happen. Okay, that's why you have to be able to know when to hold and when to fold. Okay, and therefore is this is what's happening. Yeah, because there's an investigation going on, spiritual investigation, physical investigations is happening at the bottom of the deck. So therefore is this is helping you to be able to know where you are in your spiritual attributes of life and your physical attributes of life. If it's not lining up, something is wrong. That's why this investigation is out here. Okay? This investigation is happening because a lot of us are in our north node, and why are these things not happening? Why are the things that we are desiring not in our right now time? So therefore is the spiritual realm is doing an investigation right along with the physical, because as above is below. So therefore is this is what's happening as these things are being balanced out in our energies. So as these balances are being weighted, therefore is that's why you have to put out the right things to be able to implement these things into day-to-day lives, and people that goes against these attributes in these situations and mess with our sustainability, therefore is our balance. We will be messed up. I'm talking about literally, we as being who they are going against you, they'll be messed up and you'll be off balance because you have to go, the spiritual realm have to set it back into balance. And these things is happening because something had transpired to your sustainability. And your balance right now it could be definitely balancing out. Okay, and therefore is you have to know how to deal with these things accordingly. Investigation at the bottom of the deck. So therefore is as these things are being investigated by the spiritual realm, best believe you better put out here something good, a lot of good than more bad. Okay, if you done that, you in for a rude awakening, because this is not like, okay, well I could just go out here and just sit and tap somebody's life and have a good life. No, it don't work like that. It doesn't work like that. You are gonna get back exactly what you put out, especially depending on who it is that you mess with. If it's somebody that's favored by God, you might as well prepare yourself to get all your ducks in a row, get all your fast together, because everything that you have put together that you thought that was good on a negative view, negative, you know what I'm saying, intentions, is gonna happen to you, and therefore there's no explanation, no other explanation, expansion. That's it. Is either I told you because we're expanding. Our consciousness are being everything is being balanced out in our lives, our day-to-day lives, even with our work life, and our personal life, and our spiritual lives. Okay, that's all working together. What you say? He go message. I can't make this up. Message pops out. Okay, message, and then disgust is out here, and then we have out here cultivate. Okay, so therefore is we have vision. We have vision, okay, literally. Then we have think. That's why you have to think before you go and try to do things in people's lives. Or you have to think through think about the future of the situation. Just don't think about what you think you're going to get done, but think every avenue, everything through what's happening, what will happen. And that's the message on your journey, okay? This is what's happening because this Virgo is a disgust. It's something that this Virgo have done that's disgusting to the spiritual realm or the celestial realm, because you're balancing out, you're cultivating, okay, what is necessarily need to be seen in this time. I'm just going to tell you what I'm hearing and what I'm saying, okay, because these things should have been thought out properly. Whatever was against you or whatever has happened in some type of way, even on your partnerships, your relationships, okay, your relationships, they definitely, you know what I'm saying, a part of this situation. Somebody that disconnected to you or tried to connect themselves to you in some type of way. to partner with you that has done something that was discussed that is a Virgo to the spiritual realm. And therefore this is what's happening. That go down relationships. I can't make this up. So therefore this is what's happening, and they want this to be understood. And they came very passionately at this situation. Therefore sing, shine. Leo, very strong. Okay, to bring in this. So therefore you could be in the spotlight, you could be literally shining bright as ever. You could be the one with the microphone. You could be the one on the internet. You could be the one on the you could be the one that's giving these podcasts. You could be the one that's giving these messages that is helping people to expand. Okay? Therefore you are in the spotlight, definitely. You're very strong, you're ambitious, whoever you are, or y'all are, that's in the collective. Okay? Yeah, in the investigation. That is investigating the situation, or you could be under investigation. So therefore this is what's happening. The spirit wants this to be known because something happened that was tremendous to the spiritual realm that was not for the highest good. It was for a mindset that was intentions of bringing down a whole collective. Okay? That's the masses. Look at that. Stability. Sensibility. Synthesize. I'm sorry. Synthesize. God, I have to put my glasses on. Let me go over here. Pisces. This is a Pisces in this energy that had a lot of, you know what I'm saying, say so in a situation that was not for the highest good of humanity. Okay? Okay, then on top of that, it's got let me get some more to this one right here too. So it says someone who's intentionally minimizing their environment footprint or managing personal resources in a way that allows current and future generations to thrive. They focus on balance across three areas: environmental, preservation, social equality, and economic responsibilities, ensuring their lifestyle can be maintained and identified. This is what sustainability is. Okay, and therefore this is what's happening. So, y'all, this is like saying this is what's happening. Definitely what's happening with this situation. Okay. The sixth house is definitely what's happening. Okay, this is what's happening where this is being recognized on a scale of where if it's being investigated though, therefore it's something transpired that helps the economy. Okay, and therefore as it helps the economy, it helps those who are connected in all different three different diagonal ways. So therefore this is giving me that when I had looked at the that was the dream state. What I had picked, and I can see it says consciousness, conception. They prioritize buying local produce, reducing meat consumption, and choosing desirable goods over single use items. Okay. Then the minimizing of it, waste minimization, y'all, it runs deep. Okay, because what's happening is it has affected our economy so much to the point where it has been very tremendous to the spiritual realm. And whoever this is, they could be literally try. How I'm looking at this with trash and shit like that. Okay, these are demonic energies. Okay, that literally deal with trash and the substance that is. That's why it's under investigation. So therefore, it could be showing, definitely showing in your life, like something being taken away that needs to be there, and you have to pay for it, and it shouldn't be paid for because it's a part of your resources, what you need to do and how you need to move and be able to cultivate whatever it is that you're cultivating. And that's what is under investigation. All of this is under investigation. How they move towards your life or in the economy. Okay, so therefore this is definitely what's happening. Let's go to this word right here. All right. Sustains. Sustains. Okay. Okay. Yeah, one moment. Sensitive. It says sensitive. It says to make someone or something more sensitive, aware, or retractive. This this concept, okay, has different applications depending on the contents, ranging from the increased personal awareness to medical and technical process. So therefore, it's sensitive. That's what this is, sensitive, under the bottom of the deck. So therefore, this is where a lot of things that people are aware of now. These things that need to be taken care of because therefore is affecting a lot of our what I'm saying, balance in this ramification. So we got 44 out here. We have April in significance, April the 4th. Just number 4, April is definite significance. So therefore this is what's happening. Spirit wants this to be known because what's happening is there's so many different things that need to be put back in place. Definitely need to be put back in place because therefore is spiritual realm when we're talking about it. Okay? Look at that communication. Definitely when we're talking about it. Communication is out here. This is something that is being communicated from the spiritual realm to the physical. So many things they was doing to try to affect our health, our mental, our physical and emotions and spiritual. So therefore this is where a lot of things that the spiritual realm is not pleased with. And they to make sure that this thing is the right balance. Libra is out here. And what's that is up under there? They want to come out. Look at that. This is symbolist. Okay, therefore this is definitely what's happening. Okay, Spirit wants this to be known because I reached the resources. Why did you take a taxpayers' money and doing what you want to do with it? Why are you doing things that you feel like that is not for for them to be able to be resourceful? Okay, and therefore that's crazy. Okay, just like you taking up all these prices on this situation, but it ain't even yours. Okay, like water. It ain't theirs, but they put it in the water and they say, oh, this is the best water in the world. Therefore, it's motion. And they're taking motion on this situation. Spiritual realm taking motion. Y'all listen, this sound like to me that this is some type of end that's coming. It's going to be catastrophic. So I think that you need to be preparing yourself. Literally, I think in a global, this is happening on a global scale. So I really believe that you need to prepare yourselves. Okay, this is what it's talking about. Because the spiritual realm don't do nothing for nothing. They don't say nothing for nothing. There's something that's going to get ready to hit this world that's going to be detrimental to each and every last one of us. And therefore, they're going to be running to people like us that's out here that got divine information, true divine information, that is not hurting and harming people, or not going to mislead the people. And that's what I'm seeing. Look at that. Invocation is out here. Invocation. Let's look at what invocation means. As a matter of fact, I suppose I put it up there for you to see it. I'm going to put it up there next time for you to see it. It says invocation.
Invitation.
It says invitation means a formal or informal request for someone to attend an event, participate in an activity or visit or a location. It can be delivered verbally or in written or digital. Okay? It says format, like an email or an app notification. That's what it says. There you go. This is the spiritual realm getting into contact with a whole lot of people on a scale where it cannot not be seen. Period. So this is where we can feel it, we can see it, then we're going to see it with confirmation. This is what's happening. And there's no explanation why not them for them not to do something. Because they have every right. Because the spiritual realm out trunks the physical. Okay? Out trunks the physical. Because when you got a flesh, it can be gone. A soul, it lives forever. So therefore, it's which one you'd rather fear? The one that can take the soul and the flesh? Okay? Or just the flesh? You gotta think about what you're doing and how you're doing it. Because this is necessarily for it to be overstood. They don't do nothing for nothing, I'm telling you. They don't bring out conversations and communication and messages for nothing. They're letting you know. So it's some people that done bit their own ass. They eating themselves up right now as we speak. Because they don't know how to balance out their dark and their light side, because they're too invested in doing the things that is not for the greater good. They're doing it to bring down your mental, your spiritual, your attributes of who you truly are, your right to divine sovereignty. And that's what this is why this is happening. Yeah. Came back out again. Synthesized. Thank you, Spirit. That's too many cards, but I'm going to look at them. I am. I'm going to take that one right over there. But we're going to look at this. Disgusted. Look at that. Virgo. Whoever this Virgo is, they could be definitely in a place of, in some type of position of power. Because they're disgusted about it. You see the weak? So that's what this is what's happening. Yeah, investigation. Investigation is out here. There go the investigation. So the judicial system is definitely on the investigation because of the abundance that you carry. Your sovereignty. Yeah, communication is out here. They want that to be understood, overstood, and definitely directed. Okay? Okay? Therefore, this is giving me that the communication about your abundance. The investigation is disgusted about it. Period. I'm not going to put that at the bottom of the deck, but I'm going to put these cards back up in now. Therefore is I'm taking this card. Look at that root. These are people that's of your family. This is the root of the problem. This is key of the situation. This is what's being rooted out right now. This is coming from your root, your family. The core of the situation. They're disgusted with your family. They're disgusted with the people that's connected to your family as well, because connections is roots. $38 is significant. March the 8th, March the 3rd, August the 8th, August the 3rd, 3883 is significant. At the bottom of the deck, we have out here think. They want whoever these individuals are that's at the root and the core of the situation, they want you to think. That's why I didn't get on here yesterday. There was literally, I was kind of like debating on getting on here today a little bit, but I wasn't. I was getting frustrated because I needed to get on here, and I was coming on a little bit later because my grandchildren, I be trying to get this out before they wake up. So therefore this is what's happening. They want you to think. Whoever these individuals are, that's a connection to the root of the situation, circumstances. It could be even your root chakra. Okay? So that's the base chakra. But at the same time, whoever these energies are, that's in some type of connection or dealing with your immediate family or your family, the core of this situation, it says immune core, cola, right here. So therefore this is the root where the problem is. Y'all know how you go. A lot of y'all, listen, I know a lot of y'all have dealt with plants or pulling up weeds and stuff like that. This is what this is. A lot of things have to be plucked out too in order for it to grow. So therefore this is what's happening. And as this information goes forth, they want these individuals to think about what they're doing to the core of the situation. Where is the problem? Where is the solution to the problem? What needs to be fixed? What is the solution? And this is what's happening. It's a solution that needs to be. The spiritual don't do nothing wrong. I'm just being honest. This is something that is going to be seen. Listen, I'm going to say it like this. We can be obedient. It's a choice to be obedient. It's a choice to be disobedient. But whoever these energies are to the core of the situation is very much, this is being balanced out by it. Okay, this is being balanced out regardless if we like it or not. Divine timing is coming at hand. It's almost here. They're preparing this situation. So think about this situation very drastically before you even go out. I'm not talking about take forever to do the thinking. You ain't got to take forever, because let me tell you something. When God make you do something, it's going to be you ain't going to like it. Okay? But you need to, they're doing it where you can do this on your own. Okay? And this is what the balance is about. Okay? They want you to think drastically about this. Yeah. Look at that. Let me look at this word. This word be coming out, amuse. Okay? I be seeing it and I be forgot about what it is. Okay, let me go up here. I ain't perfect, but I damn sure know how to do what God tell me to do. I ain't scared to do that because I know what happens behind that. Okay? We're not being obedient. And I asked for what I am going through. I literally asked. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you, lie. I said, Lord, I want to do spiritual. I want to be more spiritual. I want the spiritual before I get the physical, the material gain, because I already have it. So I want to be able to use and utilize what you give me the proper way and know how to use my gifts accordingly. You ain't finna rush me to do nothing. I'm nobody. I don't care who you are. I'm just letting it be known. Nobody's gonna rush me when I know that I'm doing it for God. I'm not doing it for you. I'm not doing it for that. I'm doing it for what God wants me to do is for. Not you, because you're not the key core to the situation. And that's what's happening. Because this is happening to some the individuals that are the core to the situation. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Emerge. Emerge. It says, emerge. It says, emerge the past tension and the present. It says, emerge the past tension and past uh, practical and amuse means to. Let's go. To be completely covered in a liquid or to be deeply involved and absorbed in a activity. Oh my God. Didn't I just basically say I'm doing this for God? I say I'm doing this for the Most High Divine God, and this the core of the situation. This is your roots. This is the situation that you can't change it, and you can't damn sure can't pluck it out if it's done by God. So therefore, is you know how you get them weeds and stuff. Those situations that comes people that comes in and try to, you know what I'm saying, attach themselves to your roots. It doesn't work because your roots. These are divine roots. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you. This is something that happened to the poor. They're getting this shit up out of there. I'm telling you what I know and not what I heard. Yeah, so they need to think very careful about what they're doing. Think very careful about how you're doing and what you think you're going to get away with. You're not getting away with nothing. Okay? Yeah, resources. With the resources, that's finances, that's dealing with property, or anything that's going to help this, humanity. Okay, so therefore is be mindful, think about what you're doing and how you're doing it, because this is what's happening. The spiritual realm is going to step in, and one thing about it is these individuals cannot see the spiritual realm. Period. So what you doing? What you fighting against? You can't use no atomic bombs on them. You can't use no massive destruction on them. You damn sure can't use technology on them. Okay, so therefore is they see beyond that. So therefore is, and they know how to stop it too. So therefore is 38 is significant, like I said. So therefore is resourcefulness. And somebody literally trying to stop somebody's resources coming that was divinely given to them. What is the problem? It's a problem with the spiritual realm. Because these are deceased loved ones. Yeah, entrance is out here again. Just coming in to enter into this invocation. I'm telling you, man, this is what's happening. Spirit want this to be known. They want this to be direct message. They want that to be known. They're tired of this situation. They're tired of it prolonging. They're tired of it sitting up there, disobedience. You know what I'm saying? Being controlling. You know what I'm saying? Trying to control the narrative, trying to control the situation, trying to control resources that is not theirs. Yeah, tension. A lot of tension on it. So therefore is the tensions better be pure. Because if the tensions ain't pure, you're going to put a lot of tension on the mental. It's going to put a lot of tension on what energy you're operating in. Therefore this is what's happening. You say it hurts you, that's why you evil. Well, baby, at least you know you're evil. Okay? Yeah, change. Change out here. Spirit wants you to know, change. Therefore it says, beloved, your spirit, that's what they want you to know. Your ancestors want you to change. Period. You see them come out. So therefore they want you to change. If you evil, you need to change your evil ass ways, okay? And you don't need to be on my page in that case, because you say something stupid, I promise you're going to wish you never did. Therefore synthesizes out here. Therefore this is what's happening. Spirit want that to be known. You do probably need to be healed. Damn sure do. There you go right there, vision, because you need healing. So therefore, at least you know you're evil. As long as you're not there doing no damn, you know what I'm saying, in the community, sitting up there, just throwing black magic hisses and curses and spells, because it's repelled right back to you. Okay? I don't care if you're a practitioner or you're somebody that operating those rituals like that. Because ain't nobody over here doing all that. Yeah, look at that emotion, balance. Balance is being restored. There you go. Since substability out here, right along with balance, right across from each other. And this is the root of the core. Period. So Libra is significant. So therefore it's just giving me that, whatever is happening at this particular time as a balance being restored, therefore is a lot of negativity that is being balanced out, that been in ramification for so long, and people thought that it was normal. Just like me, I think what I be doing is normal, but a lot of people don't see it like that. So I literally stay away from people. I know my energy is pure, so I don't go out here and trying to adjust nobody and this and that. Fuck that. You gonna just stay away from me, and I'm gonna stay away from you. If I'm led to that place, I'm gonna stand now in that place that God tell me to go. So that door is shut, and once that door is shut, you done did everything you done did. It ain't my problem. That's yours. I'm here to do what I'm here to do. You're doing what you're doing. And I'm not going to be judgmental, but I will tell you, as you're crazy as hell for being evil, change. Okay? Why you want to be evil? Why would you want to be evil? Why? What's good is you getting out of that? That's crazy. The fuck? Sensibility is out here. Therefore, this is what's happening. Balance is being restored. Sun, sources, letting that be known. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, I send out negative thoughts, communication back to the sender. Therefore is each and every sender that send out any negativity, I don't care if you're good or bad, I send it back to the sender right now as I speak. 100 folds have been sent out to me. Even the people that are telling me to hush. So therefore is January the 1st out here. We got July the 6th, July the 7th. We got January the 1st, January the 8th, August the 1st. I hear 81 is significant. This is what's being seen. Didn't I tell you that? There go the sun shining bright, letting it be known. This is healing energy. Source, power. So therefore is explosion. It's because of this explosion that has happened. A lot of y'all have been exploited. Your energies has been exploited. Therefore is not knowing that it's been exploited. And therefore is that even people that try to attach to your roots in some type of way. Literally. And therefore this is why sources are here too. Because they're allowing this to be understood, even though he's merciful, even though he's graceful. Therefore is grace do run out and mercy do too. Because if you're not doing right in the eyesight of the divine towards his people, y'all, let me tell y'all what really gave me a drive as I do right now today. I promise y'all, I'm going to tell the story about 1,000 times. I don't care who don't like it, who don't. I'm just being for real. I said, God, I used to be, where I moved there, I was like, I want to know where the cars coming from, different vibrations of which way they coming, and the devil used to be trying to play with my mind. So I'm like, man, you know what, God, I want to know your voice from the devil completely. I ain't got time for this. He said, about when the sun come up, you're going to be in the hospital. Y'all, I promise you, that sun came up, I was in the hospital. And therefore I didn't question it no more. God, is this you or the devil? Now I may ask little questions like, where you at sometimes? I need your help. And he'll show me. He right there, right then and now. Because we walk one with each other. So therefore whoever these energies are that's out here literally exploiting the energies, definitely our energies. This is where you over with, period. I don't give a damn what you do or how you do it. You doing evil towards anybody that's divine. You trying to sell their souls or trying to do anything. I said trying or tried. So therefore this energy is gonna be balanced out, and you lost your everything. You lost everything. You lost resources. You lost your mind. You lost everything. It's gonna take a while because karma gotta come first. Then you have to clear it up, and that's what is happening. Look at that disgust. Look at that. I can't make this shit up. And they're giving clarity from the disgust. Whoever this damn Virgo is that's keep popping out like this. And this Virgo is in disgust. They're disgusted about what they just disgusted about how they have to go about this situation or not letting it go. But at the same time, the spiritual realm is disgusted with this energy, and a lot more are disgusted with this energy as well. And whoever is disgusted with this energy, you better be. Because they exploited your ass just to show, beloved, your ancestors want you to know that. They want you to know that. They want you to be definitely understanding of that. Because they was trying to nudge you and tell you to go over there. Your ass instead of walking towards them. Your ancestors see things that you can't see. Your ancestors know things that you don't know. Especially if you run around here with a whole fucking demonic ass group. Occults and covens and undercover talking about churches and shit. They know what's best for you. They see these energies. They see them. But if you're not paying attention and aware, and you tell me, I'm scared, I'm scared. What you scared of? You should be listening to be paying attention. Just be quiet. Just be quiet to know what they're telling you. You don't know until the time comes for it to help you. If you follow them, now if you're going towards a whole fucking evil community, and you're in that evil community, and you're running your mouth just like they done, you're a part of the situation. You're part of the problem, not the solution. So this is what's happening to a lot of individuals, what you say, that have collaborated against the divine roots. I'm just telling it like it is. The people, the masses. Okay? Period. The collectors. Aquarius. 11 is significant. January the 1st, January 11th, November the 11th, November the 1st. Yup, climate. They're dealing with the climate. And this is giving me climate has changed. They tampered with the elevations, the energies. Okay, and it is giving me that there is a lot going on when it comes to the core of the root. They could be trying to say, you know what I'm saying, change your temperature. You change your temperature back every time you go out the room. They change it to another temperature. And therefore, it's just like the spiritual climate. You cannot change something that's already adjusted. It's already set for that season. So therefore, this is what happens when you're tapping around and there's communication. Look at that to the climate. I'm trying to tell you, so something was tampered with that was dealing with the climate, the ecosystem. But that's what it is. All of it is a part of divine, okay? Because he created it. And Source wants that shit to be known. You want that to be known that this is what's happening. This I'm make sure that you understand it. You can either destroy it, or you can make it help it expand, or you can make it deplete. So they're depleting this shit, and therefore balance is gonna be restored whether you like it or not. Okay, even if they have to be destroyed, seeing Pluto, okay, and Mars, literally. So therefore this is what I'm definitely sensing in the energy, that there is a rebirth that's happening, and therefore it's a rebirth to tear down the bill. They're gonna do it. If it's a rebirth to build from a renoveling from right there, they will do it. So therefore, this balance is gonna be restored regardless of what. Because that's somebody that collaborated, that's tried to attach themselves to your energy and destroy their own damn selves. Yup, structure. I can't make this so big. Structure comes out. And everything, the whole foundation, all the structures is gone now. Everything they built after so many years, after fucking around and finding out, fucking around with your roots, whoever you are. They did some root work too, literally, to your foundation, to your structure. That's crazy as fuck. But hey, tension, and it's about a lot of tension to the core of this situation, to the root of this situation. So therefore it stems from the root and come from the root, and therefore is not just only your family, but the root of the circumstances, whatever the genetics of this is, of your ancestors. Okay? Y'all, look at that entrance. They come right back out again, and this is what's happening. Y'all, look at that symbolists. These are symbols, things that happen. Things is the core of this situation is showing that this is definitely what it is. Y'all. Thank you, Spirit. Y'all cultivate. Because you're being cultivated by the root, and that's your spiritual inheritance. A lot of y'all spirit. Definitely. By your ancestors. Taurus is out here too. February could be significant. The second two is significant, okay? Definitely. Wow. Your ancestors are letting it be known. You're in the divine definitely is the Most High Divine God. Almighty is letting this be known. That's what I'm telling you. Zeus is significant. Relationships, to the relationships that came in partnerships with you, or have a relationship with you in some type of way. Yeah. They want that to be understood. What this trying to pop out? Yeah. That's similar because of the resources. This is something like sacred grounds and shit, properties that was sacred, that was prayed over, that did rituals. Your ancestors could have did rituals over this shit with this cultivate out here with the root. Because you the one supposed to, whoever it is in your name or anything like that, dealing with your name, your roots, your lineage, or something like that, they have done a damn ritual over this for to protect it for you. Because you're the only one that could cultivate it, to make it grow, to make the resources multiply, to expand it. Yep, moon, that's the illusion. Huh? I'm telling you, they did a ritual over this. Now, it's good rituals and it's bad rituals, and whoever did this ritual, it was a good ritual to help you cultivate and to grow and expand in the spiritual realm. Okay? And therefore is our rituals are not bad. Okay? We do rituals every day. We get up, we pray. That's divination. That's a ritual. Okay? We get up, we when you read the Bible, or you just praying in general is a ritual. I'm just gonna be honest. A lot of people, oh, I'm not doing this. I don't do no bad. I'm gonna have to correct my vocabulary. I don't do bad rituals. Okay, so therefore this is what's happening. Every day you do something that has a benefit of a ritual. When you get up out the bed, you throw your hands up, or whatever you do. It's something that symbolizes a ritual. Okay, I gotta correct myself. Okay, I don't mind by correcting myself when it comes to right, for balance to be restored. Okay, so therefore this is necessarily meant to be said the way that it needs to be said, the right way, as being a healer. So therefore this is an illusion that has been over this situation for so long. That's why the protection, the ancestors are so adamant about destroying this energies. There is so much going on. Y'all, these people knew this shit from the beginning of time, that they was coming for something that was valuable, very tangible, that was going to help humanity. They would tear this bitch down before they let them continue with it. I'm telling you, that's the illusion. Every individual, that communication, I promise you. There you go. Through the illusions, they've been, whoever and then it's somebody that literally put an illusion over it that was for the bad. And therefore that had illusions over it that was negative energies. And therefore they was protecting it the whole time. And therefore they knew that they was going to do this. They knew that they was going to come in and bring some type of, you know what I'm saying, communication towards you to collaborate against your susceptibility. Therefore this balancing out right now. We're balancing your susceptibility as well as source giving all resources to you to help you to be able to cultivate what it is that you to cultivate in this ramification in the school. What is it? Earth school. That's what's happening. That's your core with source. I ain't making this shit up. I'm just telling y'all the information. Communication. Therefore you always think before you do shit. I know that. Think drastically. Oh, don't always be like, oh, that sounds like it's good. Because they coming passionately. There's some passionate people out here that literally is very passionate about what they do, and they are not going to stop. Just like the demons ain't going to stop doing what they doing. Just like the spirit of God ain't going to stop doing what they doing. Period. Who are you to tell somebody what they can and can't do? Who are you to tell somebody how they supposed to do something? Who are you? You ain't shit to them. That don't mean nothing. Your foundation don't mean nothing. Your words don't mean nothing. Because these people are cultivated by the divine. Period. And who are you to tell them that they can't be cultivated by the divine and they're passionate about doing it? You cannot tell them how you feel. It's going to be a dominant ass conversation or energy that's going to, your attention is going to be dominant over that. The balance is being restored. And it's coming passionately. 43 is significant. 43 is significant. 34 is significant. Okay? April 4th, April 3rd, March 3rd, March the 4th. Okay? Therefore is mystery. I just told you. Come on, man. Come on. That's what's unfolding, the mystery. The key component of understanding of what's blowing their mind right now. Because what's happening is so many things that are being cultivated in one in accelerated time, moments, space, dimensions, in one season. Each season, for a reason. And this is what's happening. And they're passionate about this situation. And therefore is, as they're being passionate about this mystery that they had over the masses for so long, that's with this illusion and these true attributes that we're here amongst each other. Therefore is, there's no reason to be afraid. There's no reason to be fearful. There's no reason to be, shameful of who you are. Just do it. Period. Let it be known. Yeah, nurture. Nurture who you are. Let it grow and let it expand. Okay? Period. I back you up. I got your back. See, because I'm going to take it right to source. Hey, they doing a good thing. They doing it. They doing it. Y'all let the world see, community. Look at that. This community. So therefore, ain't nothing they can do about it. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's run this shit up. Oh, man, they got a lot of code come out. Look at that. I can't make this up, but I'm going to do it just like how they gave it. Look at that. Expansion. Expand. Okay? So therefore we're expanding, we're growing, we're knowledgeable, and we have the right tools to communicate accordingly and not be fearful because we're being seen. Hell, introspection is out here. So therefore it's communicate the introspections that needs to be done in order for them to be able to cultivate their divine gifts that is from the root, the core of the situation that is divinely given to them by source power. Therefore is allies. Your allies are coming together, your relationships to help you expand this situation, circumstances. But there's a confrontation that's always going to arise. Because you're not doing this to hurt people. You're doing it to help people. That's why I'm being seen. After I promise y'all, after I got ran over, that shit baffled me. It baffled me for many years. Man, I had pain. I couldn't even tell people I was in pain. God just healed me. And like when I'm not doing something, when I'm doing something that I need to do, my disc is dislocated from my spine. I supposed to be getting disability. I don't get disability. But therefore is because I lost source power to heal, to cultivate, to be able to maintain the resources that's within me. The fuck? Therefore is a confrontation. That's some type of friction about it. Because the simple fact is, we're all here to help one another, not hurt or harm. If that's a motherfucker out there hurting or harming, they ain't for you from the beginning or the end. And tell you the truth, how do you know that you're being hurt or harmed? Because you see somebody else getting hurt or harmed. If they hurting or harming somebody else, why are you connected to it? So therefore, is this fucking with the foundation of the situation of source? Therefore, it's confrontation. Opposition. Okay, now, what the hell I was doing? I don't know no more, but I know one thing. It said climate out here. Then therefore is with the climate has to change. If that climate don't change, you're gonna have no seasons. You gonna have winter, fall, spring. You gonna have none of that. Summer. You're not gonna have it. Why you think it changed? Because it's necessary. Yeah, entrance. For different interests to happen. There's different things happen in different seasons of your life. Different times in the earth atmosphere. Therefore think before you start doing all this negative ass shit. These people in this past life. These past people. These past entities. Listen, what you think happened with Sodom and Gomorrah? It got rid out by what? Water, emotions, overthrown by power of emotions that was destroyed. So therefore that's past. So therefore now it's time to have strength through the illusions. Period. That y'all gotta learn how to listen to the information instead of trying to direct the information to be what you want it to be. Because the Bible is giving you the keys and codes, but you have to be the one to dissect it the proper way with strength. And it's up to you to have that strength to be able to look past the words that's in that book. You the one got to ask the divine for this, because he'll give it to you if you ask. Then you'll be like, damn, this is not true. You'll be able to see the truth within the truth. I can't do nothing but give you some nuggets. That's all I can do. Therefore, it's entrance. to enter in, for them to know 11111 on the time. New beginning. Balance is being restored. Therefore, is a lot of tension though. It's gonna be tension because they don't want to be broken. They don't want the foundation to be broken. They don't want these illusions to be broken. They don't want this situation to come to a halt. Because guess why? You the one giving it them power. You the one giving that power to them. You the one putting them intentions on that. Oh, this is what it is, and that's a damn lie. Hello, a whole fucking lie. But it's up to you to sit there and deal with that shit, not me. Review. Review the information properly. Think before you speak. Ask before you even much do anything, because it will be given to you. That's what's happening in the community. Okay? Don't just assume and just think just because of this or that. Information is out here available for you, for the resources to be given. All right? So therefore, we got out here 15, January the 1st, May the 5th, May the 1st. We have out here April the 4th, April 10th, 20th, 30th. We have out here October the 10th, October 10th, 20th, 30th, and the 4th. We have out here April the 4th, April the 9th, September the 9th, September the 4th. We have those for you to know that this is what's happening in the community. Resourceful. Resources don't always mean money. It means fruits of your labor, fruits of your harvest, fruits of what you put out and give. Okay? That's what it can mean, or you can make it out of that. Okay? Depending on where you standing at in your elevation. Therefore is Spirit wants that to be known. And therefore is I'd rather do it this way with authority. Okay? Than with word about this and that. Even though I need resources and I'm going to get the resources, therefore is the resources coming regardless of what, because it's being cultivated from the root of the core of the situation by source. Because this is what I ask. My contract is mine and yours is yours. And this is what's happening. So therefore expansion. So therefore it's communication out here. What you say with authority. Spirit guides, angels, answers, thank you so very much. I'm so very grateful. As you get this divine message to the collective, so let's get it, let's go home. So it's definitely coming from home. You know, a place where home is with the resources. Who's holding your damn resources? That's holding their own goddamn, that's dealing with your family, dealing with everything that's got something to do with the authority that you carry. Home, divine place. I'm trying to tell you, and I know the ancestors are like, damn boy, I don't want to do this, but I have to. They being very lenient, but they giving up. They giving up being lenient. It's some fucked up shit they saying. But at the same time, even though it's fucked up, they gotta still do what's right. And that's what it's being seen. It's being seen with Neptune out here with Vision. So therefore this is what's happening. As these situations arise with this that's being seen, you better listen. Me personally, I wouldn't want to, you know what I'm saying, mess with an unseen world, knowing that things, knowing things can go off or things can happen good. You know what I'm saying? Some things could be fucked up, things could be beautiful. Ain't no way. I know things have to be ugly to become beautiful, and some things have to be just beautiful, just period. And therefore is you have to know the difference between right and wrong with the situation that you're doing, because you're supposed to be able to think. Money ain't every fucking thing. You better believe it. It ain't everything, but it answers all prayers. That's it. Therefore is Pentacles, mid-heaven. It ain't everything, but the damn show, it say mid-heaven. It didn't say heaven. Okay? Pinnacle. So therefore it's the resources that we carry is already coming from heaven, a heavenly place. So therefore this is our soul contract to have Pentacles resources. And therefore if somebody literally fucked around, they found it out. I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care who it is on the journey. On the journey, this is the journey. This is the message on the journey. That's what it is. And therefore as these informations come forth, take what's yours and let the rest of it stay. It's period. Yeah, heat. The vest. This is somebody's vest. Finances. They love money. They ain't getting out of damn thing no more. They love to be able to be in the spotlight, but they ain't getting all this shit no more. So therefore is whoever you are, you're in the spotlight, baby. Running that shit up. Run it up. Keep on running it up if you're already in the spotlight. Been in the spotlight. Told you past life. They do not like that you're being this from the root. This is people that from your past life. Literally past life. So y'all, even though this is happening on a not the every single body, but it's being like single out, but it's happening all over the world because they're attacking your light, your star. And by them attacking your star like this, what they're doing is they being seen. They're coming out the woodwork. These past life energies they've been hunting down for so many generations. I'm talking about these, they've been waiting. They've been waiting. I'm telling you, confrontation. Huh? I'm trying to tell you. They for 33 is significant. Look at that. The Masons, these Eastern stars, these people that play with stars, play with energy. I'm just a messenger. These Illuminatis, Skull and Bones. Hold on, let me look at something else. I was 10 on before I got on here. I do what I was 10 on to do before I started. Hey Siri. What are the all the cults that are dark names? No problem. They don't want to have a problem. That's what they just said, basically. I know what to do. Hey Siri. Hey Siri. What are all the occults names? Siri. Hey Siri. What are the cult? What are all the cult and covens names of the cults? See, she plays too much. I don't even like asking her shit. I promise I don't like asking my Siri shit. She fucked up in the head. I mean, in her intelligence. Yeah, I said it. I be cussing her ass out. She get on my damn nerves. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Hey Siri. Mm-hmm. What are the coven's names? What are which is a coven's names? Y'all don't even know. So I don't even understand what this thing's saying. I don't even understand what it's saying. That shit crazy because my Siri be tripping. She don't want to give me nothing. Okay, partnerships. These people literally partner up in your from your past life. Partner up, okay, to come passionately towards your life to bring confrontation. Just put it like that, y'all. I ain't even gonna sit up here. I study this shit later. Right now, I'm on something else. So therefore, this is what's happening, okay, literally. So therefore, these past life energies could have been when the first time your star ever was born. Okay, literally, I'm telling you, your star don't mean your star gone out just because your energy is not on this earth. Okay, they could be following you from lifetimes, generation to generation, doing birth chart manipulation, birth chart movement, birth chart. You know what I'm saying? Birth chart, the confirmation. Therefore, they could be doing astronology. Okay, they could be doing all these things to do. You know what I'm saying? Reading your Akashic records. Stay always reading, looking in your Akashic records without your consent, and that's what they fucked up at. A lot of these Kevins fucked up when they were looking in your Akashic records to see where you at in your life and when you coming back here. You're gonna resurrect back here to be able to come in to be, you know what I'm saying, to be able to try to cultivate you to be in, try to make you walk down the wrong rock path. Okay, that's what it is. They was using resources to do this. They was doing all kind of shit. And source was watching this shit the whole time as you expand. They were laughing at their ass, play stupid, play dumb, act like you stupid, act like you dumb on their ass, but they don't know nothing. They stupid. Look at that motion. Didn't I just tell you that they was coming in passionately at your star? A lot of y'all they couldn't see because of the information they had. Y'all, a lot of y'all had a lot of childhood situations that you got through real quick because you had the resources and people was helping you. A lot of y'all didn't have shit because your family fucked up everything, was fucking up everything from the beginning. Because they knew who you was from the beginning. They was just sitting up there just playing with dark arts, playing with rituals, playing with voodoo, hoodoo, hexes and spells and shit, and still get their ass fucked up. And they didn't give a damn. Look at that. Invocation comes right back out again. Therefore, it's shine. Leo. Strength. They come with so much power. These dumbass witches and warlocks trying to use ancient shit in this time when it's weak. The resources, the technology that brings down the factor of the value of it. And therefore it is they can't expand from that. The dumbasses, they stupid. That's what you really call stupid. And therefore it's partnership. See what I'm saying? Discomfort. You had a lot of discomfort in these partnerships. These parents, these you know what I'm saying? Your parent, your mama and daddy, you know what I'm saying? Mother and father, rather, whatever the fuck you want to call them. Therefore is they literally partnered up together to be a partners to from your past. Or they partner people together for you to be, past life energies. Literally, a lot of y'all, I'm not going to get off into my story too much right now, but I'll talk about that later because I don't have to tell you right now. But therefore that's what happened. To bring confrontation into your ramification, and therefore this just happened. They told me to stop. Yeah, that's a mystery. So therefore is this mystery that's unfolded in your life. It could be definitely very, very divine. Okay? Yeah. Immune. Whatever the fuck that word is again. I ain't just gonna say anything over again. Thank you, Spirit. Yep. Abundance. Didn't I say very divine? Abundance comes out. So therefore Jupiter plays a big role in your life when you have a lot of faith in source. If you could trust the source beyond the capabilities of the mind. Because you and the source is probably definitely one with each other. We have 37 out here. We have 37 out here. We have 73. We have March the 3rd, March the 7th, July the 7th, July 3rd. Okay? We have out here January the 1st, January the 8th, August the 8th, August the 1st, 1881. We got 33 out here, March 3rd. So therefore, it's giving me, y'all pay attention to these numbers because these numbers is key codes to certain things that you need to reflect on and where things happen at and all this stuff and ages and you know what I'm saying, putting them together. We got 44, 11, 15, 49, and we have 4. And then we have 38, 33, 2. 38, 33, 2. We have 7, 37, we have 43, and we have 23, 18, and 9. The bottom of the deck, we have out here activation. So a lot of y'all are being activated at this particular time, or y'all are activated. Okay? And therefore is when you could have been activated a long time ago, but this said activate. Okay? So a lot of y'all are activating on another ramification, another level. Okay? And let me tell y'all something. Even though, listen, I'm talking to you. I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't do all them cliches and all that shit. I don't do that. Yeah, different level, different devils. But I'm going to tell you something. The more power that you have, ain't no fucking devil can fuck with you. Okay? I'm just being honest. I don't give a fuck what devil comes. Different level. I don't care about all that. You the one can speak all that shit in your life and be around here playing with devil still. I don't play with dudes. Have fun with them. Have this what you want. Take that to the heart. Take that to the mind. It doesn't matter. I don't play with them. So when you got January the 1st, January the 7th, July the 7th, July the 1st out here. 1771 out here. Okay? flares, solar flares. Therefore, it's burning off a lot of things in your life, but you have to let it happen. Okay, trust the process. Therefore, is you have to know that you have to think things through in a situation, circumstance. Some of us don't have to think about shit because we already know. And therefore, it's because we already thought about it because we did our introspection. We already did our cultivating of what this is and what that is, and we're being cultivated on another level of understanding of the past that we already created, we already had here the first time. So therefore, y'all can be remembering who y'all are. Definitely remember who you are. Yeah, I do too. I love God chats too. That's all I talk about is divine for real, for real. You know, and then on top of that, you know, it's different. That's the core to the situation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you have energies that's out here that help, and that people get scared of those things. But this truth, you can't change it. It's here. People try to change the narratives of what is truth. In truth, is never gonna lie. Energy never lies. So, you know, be mindful of who you're connected with. Have courage through your situation and circumstances. Okay? So therefore is, once you have courage, support come in. And that's your support is the spiritual realm. And a lot of individuals got to understand it as of who you are. Slow it down. It slows everything else down. Once you know that a lot of these things come from the spiritual realm, it happens from a spiritual place. And therefore, everything starts slowing down, and therefore, its energy starts backing away. That's why I tell you, you got to know that you got life and death in the power of the tongue. And then me, I don't sit up there and be like, man, I catch myself and I have to cancel out certain things that I say when it comes to, like, my finances and stuff. Shit. I already got it. Yeah, celebrations. I already got it. So therefore, it is what it is, and we have to be mindful of these situations for the support of the spiritual realm. Thank you, Spirit guys, ancestors, for this information. I'm having to do this another way. There's too many coming out. Yeah, release. And let me say this about that. It says avoid drama. Okay, release and avoid drama. So therefore is, once you release it, avoided a lot of the drama that's happening in y'all lives, okay? Because a lot of y'all don't do drama, period. Because you avoid drama, and if drama comes to your house or anywhere towards you, best believe it's going to be something released to them. You see that pyramid? Energy. Period. Energy. So therefore that's what a lot of people don't realize, a lot of individuals don't realize. When you are not tapping around in negative energies, you can't give somebody negative energies. And if they come to them, it's going to be, they already avoiding it, it's going to go right back to them. And they got to realize that. It doesn't matter. Some people are not weak-minded. Some people are not fucking weak-minded. Who want to be worried about, oh, well, this is going to happen today. Yeah, you're going to know the patterns of it. After a while, you're going to start paying attention to the patterns. You're going to do something about it. What the fuck is you talking about? What you say, beginnings. You're going to do something about it. So therefore, this is what's happening. And you're learning how to do something about your situation and circumstance, and there ain't nothing they can do about it. You get the hell away from you, period. Look at that, boundaries. That's it, get away from you. Get the hell away from you, because they're out of bounds. Moon. So therefore, they're out of boundaries for being able to come towards you in any shape, form, or fashion, because they take a risk. They'll take a risk of losing their life. They'll take a risk of crashing out. They'll take a risk of just blankly being mentally challenged, period, by the spirits that they operate in or around. That's nothing that got nothing to do with you. Period. That has nothing to do with you. I don't care what level comes on different level. I don't care what level comes different adversity. It's gonna be defeated. Period. Because you got source out here to help you to expand. I'm just the messenger. That's why I don't mind by doing the divine messages. But therefore is you have to give resources to get you got to do something. If you don't give nothing at all, something gonna change. Something gonna change in your life for the good or the bad. It is what it is. If you're not giving no equal give and take, your energy is. You can take a risk with your energy, your intentions. Period. I'm just giving y'all the information. Yeah, for transformation. I got patience. I damn sure got patience. I ain't gonna tell nobody I don't, cause it's slowing down now. I remember the days when I used to walk into certain portals, literally. I'm telling they coming in the motherfucking house. Oh man, I'm telling them, I cuss their ass out and be going at it. Spiritual warfare to the fullest. I don't do all that like that no more. Nah, I just be like, come cool leg. They already know what time then my angels come in and take their ass up out of there, period. Just being honest. Because you got to know your boundaries. Your boundaries, they gonna have to know them. But you got to, first and foremost, when I was going through the warfare, I had no help. I had people to not help me. And that's what was going on because the people that was around me was full of shit. Period. They didn't even much understand what the fuck was going on, but they're going applying with it. They are participating in demonic energies. And they didn't know no better, though. A lot of them don't know no better. But a lot of them did. That was the whole core to the situation. Your family. The root of the situation. The government. They knew what the fuck they was doing. Coming at you like that. Trust me. Look out. It says, meant to be. Period. I'm just giving the information accordingly. I ain't mad. I don't got no reason to be mad, but I get pissed off because some shit just shouldn't be. But it got to be because it them boundaries has to get set for no demons to come back up at no level. Hello? No level. The fuck? I'm just being honest. You don't have to deal with that. Love. Love conquers all sin. Love conquers almost to any demonic forces. And who could tell that's a lie? Who could say that's a lie? Nobody. Because transformation is happening right now. Spirit guides, angels, essence, thank you so very much. I'm so very grateful. Look at that, protection. Didn't I just say that? Protection. That's your protection, love. So people can't tell you don't know how to love. You don't know what love is. Yeah, some people don't know what a love is. I'm not talking against nobody. People be like, oh, they don't know how to treat people. They don't know how to this. They don't know what the fuck? You don't know how to treat people. That's why you saying it. Oh, they just like that. This is just how they is. You don't know how to treat people. That's what your problem is. And that's why boundaries is out here, because boundaries are already set. You don't know how to treat people with their resources. You don't know how to treat people with their presence. You don't know how to treat people with their giving. Their energy to you. You're just disrespectful. And that's why the protection is out here. And these are past life energies that you're protected from. Your family, the root of the problem, the situation, the government, all that should be protected from it. Period. Transformation is happening. And it says accept responsibility. Accept it. They're going to have to accept responsibility. They like it or not. Their ass could be definitely shaking in their damn drawers. Because they got to respect, they got to respect your boundaries. And look, accept responsibility. Because what? Boundaries is already set from the beginning. When source said, not touch not my anointing, do my prophets no harm. My least one you might want to tie a millstone on your neck and launch out to the deep. It's just a vessel that has to be used to get this shit did. For the abundance to happen. For the use their faith to be able to expand the consciousness. It's always a sacrifice. It's always a sacrifice. For the good or the bad. Celebrations. Celebrations tonight. Come out. So therefore, this is what's happening. Spirit want them to know. Release blockage. And then what's up on there? Y'all how it came out. Cut your losses. That's what they letting them know. That they got to cut their losses and release the blockages. Every blockages that they have put out here, they block everything on their own. They put that entrance out here, and they got to go back through that same entrance. That's the exit and the entrance. So therefore, it is what it is. The Spirit wants that to be known as this is happening. It's celebration time. It's celebration time. Yeah, yeah. That's what's happening. And therefore is that take the lead. And somebody got to take the lead on the behalf of this situation too. Therefore, if Spirit is doing this shit where they can do it willfully. And if Spirit step in and do it, it's going to be did detrimentally. It's going to hurt so bad. It's going to be so hurtful. This is not just only shameful, it's going to be detrimental if Source doing it. That's why it's so patient in time, and the divine is not like ours. And therefore they're giving them time to take the lead. It's giving them time. They gave them a lot of time. Now they better focus. I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger that gives divine messages, and I'm not scared to tell you. I sit by myself all the time. Support. Because I know that I'm supported. I sit with the divine, and I make sure that I specify this. I'm not afraid of sitting and saying who I am. Well, for what? That's my support system. That's my support system. That's my spiritual team is my divine guidance. My spiritual team is who I trust. My ancestors, my guides, my protector, vigilators, all of them. Because guess what? That's my beginning. So you have to know that regardless of what you're doing, because these people literally do this shit. And you be like, damn, why did it? What? Why you asking why not? You got the information. So you have to be able to go to the guided ones, use your intuition to get the information for the ones that you need to be using it for. And those who, listen, everybody ain't going to give you the right information. I'm just going to tell you the truth. They're not. It is what it is. And you just have to be mindful of that. But you use your intuition and go where you're guided to. Do what you're guided to do. Do it. It may just work for you. I'm going to say it like that. It may just work for you. It ain't going to never go wrong because you'll release blockages. It ain't going to never go wrong because all it is that you're blocking yourself. Look at that. Watch for signs. Look for the signs. Watch for signs. This is going to help you. That's how you use your intuition. Follow the moon. Yep. To release these blockages. Watch for signs. That's what it says. Watch for those signs. It's going to work for you. You use your intuition, signs are always going to come. Because that's how the spiritual realm works. I don't look for them. I don't. I watch them. That's what you do. I don't look for signs. I watch them. I ain't finna go and be like, oh, I need to go out there. No, fuck that shit. Oh, no. Go for it. To release these blockages. So therefore, it go for me too. It's telling me to watch for the signs. I wish I do that anyway. But therefore, it says take the lead. So somebody got to take the lead in this situation. Somebody have to take the lead in this situation. From this bullying and all that kind of stuff. Somebody have to take the lead and say, well, you know what? I'm not going to do this shit no more. But if that's what you want to do, you better watch for the signs. You better watch those signs. Sources out here watching, baby. This is an investigation on the full degree. It's slowing down. All of it. Yeah, people are getting hit left to right to left behind this situation. Look at that, the past. I can't make this shit up. Look. It says the moon memories. It says ring around the moon. Okay, protection all around the world. Same song. We are protected from the past. Therefore, it's cultivated from the roots. It's cultivated. And what can you do about it? Nothing. You can be mad, you can be pissed off, you can be whatever you want to be, but you cannot be. You mad at yourself for not taking the lead, for stopping this shit from happening. You can't be mad at nobody but yourself. Because ain't nothing that nobody put no gun to your head, told you to be evil. Ain't nobody put no gun in your head, told you to do the evil shit that you do or go against anybody and sit there and act like this shit again. It don't work like that. Because boundaries is already set. Everybody has boundaries. I don't give a fuck if you think you're supposed to teach somebody how to love. You don't have to teach nobody to do shit because they're supposed to know how to love themselves. So therefore that shit slowing down now. Hmm? Well, you don't tell nobody how to love you. How the fuck I'm gonna tell you how to love me and I don't even know you? The fuck kind of shit is that? How I gotta teach you how to love me and I don't even know you? That's the dumbest shit I ever heard in my life. Oh, you gotta do this to me and do that to me. Bitch, no, you supposed to have our respect for yourself in order for to get respect. Huh? Abundance. That's within you. The fuck? You don't deserve abundance if you ain't got it inside of you to give outside of you. So evidently you're siphoning somewhere else and you taking it and you being evil and your name might be a good steward over that. So how you supposed to exchange good energy for good energy? Change your tune. That's it. Change it. Cause you don't teach nobody how to love you. How? What I walk up to everybody I know. Oh, this is how you supposed to love me. I can't tell an evil motherfucker how to love me. That evil motherfucker gonna be evil, and you let that evil motherfucker be evil. Guess what? That's their energy, not yours. So therefore is once you start showing yourself to have boundaries, and guess what's gonna happen? So it's gonna step in and say, okay, you did enough now. Okay, you did all you need to do. I don't care what you say or how you put it. This is what it is. They're protected. Because you should have known better from the beginning. Because don't nobody have to walk up to people and tell them I love you and this and that. Fuck that. You don't do all that to get no reciprocity. That's supposed to be already exemplified. You want reciprocity. Reciprocity comes back to you. You give it. You get it. It is what it is. Ain't no explanation. All these cliches, all these damn dumbass cliches people have with all these terminologies. No, you don't have to treat nobody you don't have to tell nobody how to treat you, love you, care for you, deal with you, handle you. No, you just fumble the ball because you ain't shit anyway. Just being honest. If you ain't shit, it's gonna be in you. You ain't shit. It's gonna show. If you somebody, it's gonna show. If you average, it's gonna show. If you ain't shit, it's just gonna be ain't shit. If you're favored by God, it's going to show. Period. Support. Because everything, birds of a feather flocks together. So therefore is how you going to tell a bird not to be a bird and that's a fucking bird and you ain't goddamn number goddamn human being. But unless you clip the wings. The fuck, man, I be saying some dumb ass shit out here. Okay, courage. Have courage through this. And y'all sit there and fall for it. You got life and death in the power of the tongue. Your thoughts carry a lot of power too. Okay, synchronicities out here. So therefore, it's going to be a lot of look. Watch for the signs. Synchronicities. Boundaries. I'm trying to tell you boundaries. So therefore, if boundaries are set, watch for the signs. And therefore, that's somebody out there doing evil and doing all that evil shit. What you think? That's signs. That's synchronicities. They're evil. Then somebody get the fuck away from them too. That's boundaries. If somebody a good-hearted person and they doing right, look for the signs, synchronicity. Therefore, it has protection. You don't cross them. Boundaries. It's just common sense. Respect what respect due. I give you respect to stay the fuck away from me, and therefore I've seen what you is. I don't have nothing to do with that. I don't want that part in my life. And therefore you got to respect the boundaries of mine. If I don't like it, you ain't got to force that shit because your ass going to get forced the fuck away from all the way over there. Now you can't come around. There's protection out here. Period. Point blank. You should have had courage to not goddamn being ignorant. It says cut your losses. Then up under there, it says support. I'm just messaging y'all. Cleansing. That's what's happening. A spiritual cleansing because you got to cut your losses regardless if you like it or not. And they're speaking loud and clear. And let this be known that this is what's happening. And therefore is knowledge. They're letting this be known because what you're doing is you fucking up your structure. Your structure your foundation is crumbling. We got 1:45 on the time. And therefore that's giving me a whole new beginning of guidance. You're on the right path and change. Knowledge. And therefore this is what's happening. You're getting the knowledge, you're getting the food, you're getting the nuggets. Yeah, communication. Period. You're getting the information that you need. So what's the problem? What's the problem? You got a problem with yourself? Because you damn sure ain't got it. The person ain't giving you the problem that they already set boundaries. So if boundaries already set, what's going on? So therefore is if this is a problem with communication, you should have been able to communicate from the beginning because we're all grown. That's a problem. It's protected now. And that's 4 years, no past life can come in and take a hold of that. All separate ties because of knowledge. You said what you said, and I said what I said. And it says take the lead now. Just like I'm taking the lead, you gotta take the lead your ass over there. And I said what I meant. And whoever keep on saying something that's sending this negative energy or anything like that on my spirit team, and probably just let me know that y'all sending out some shit because I'm saying what I'm saying. So I ask that all negative energies, known and unknown, I ask that they be binded back to the sender in any shape, form, or fashion, especially for my climate, my atmosphere. Cut your losses. Spirit wants that to be known. Answers, I'm sorry for, not being knowledgeable to you at the particular time when you came to this situation. Yeah, courage. Too much courage, huh? It says process your feelings. They let me know to process my feelings, and I'm doing it and just going all the way out, just right now, beginning. Right now, period. Now, so I'm just letting you know. It is what it is. Ain't no damn shame in my game. I'm just going to speak my mind because the fact is, this is my mind. Just like y'all got y'all's and I do y'all thing, I'm going to do mine. Huh? Change your tune. I'm just on the messenger. It says stay in integrity. So therefore is a lot of individuals have came out of their, I'm talking about literally out of their, you know what I'm saying, integrity, because fucking with you, and they see the signs of communication, of your protection, sign of synchronicities, of the boundaries, and all these past life energies, and throwing all that negative energy towards people that doing divine work. Now, we got truth out here. Truth. Watch for signs. And they didn't give a damn about no signs. Your parents didn't give a damn about no signs. They didn't give a fuck about their own stuff. How they gonna give a fuck about a sign? Huh? They ain't got no integrity. Because integrity will take your ass a long way. You'll tell the truth. You'll be like, oh, I don't fuck that. I'm not going to deal with it. No, I'm going to just go over there. I'm going to just not fool with this. I'm not going to say nothing at all. I'm just going to get the fuck on. Because you know what? I'm going to go to that person later on. And I'm going to say what I have to say. But I'm not going to let them see me in this shit. Because I know God's going to see me. And therefore it is because I am the truth myself. I'm not going to walk outside my integrity for no fucking demon or no money. Man, I need it. I ain't going to lie to you. Everybody need money. You ain't the only one in this world and this goddamn want some money to hurt somebody. Of all the drama, you got to be sick in your fucking head. You got to have integrity to do that. Okay, what that is up now? It says face your fears. Face them, because that's what you're gonna have to do. Swallow your pride. Somebody avoiding drama to the fullest, and you sit up there giving drama to them. Man, you better be prepared for what you're gonna get. You might as well. But shit, that ain't their problem. That's a mystery, ain't it? That's a mystery that you can't solve just yet, ain't it? But therefore, it's going to be solved for your ass. Oh, yeah. With strength. A lot of strength. Yeah, money is a necessity. It's not something that you got to goddamn go kill somebody for real. Motherfucker that feel like they goddamn got to kill somebody for money, guess what? That money ain't going to be that long. Trust me, somebody going to kill your somebody down the line that very valuable. Trust me, their ass going to be gone. That's what it is. You got to have strength to have. You got to have strength to get through this shit. I know that shit look good and it look like it's a good, easy lick. Guess what? A lot of them easy licks and came to a goddamn, I wish I should have, could have, would have died. And why the fuck did I do that? Why was I thinking like that? You goddamn had an entity on you, period. Okay? And that's what it is. Mystery. A lot of mysteries are being unfolding right now. Unfolding. what you should have, could have, would have did. Y'all, there's times I could have robbed somebody in my past. Plenty of times. Man, you want to tell I did? Man, I would have prayed. I would have prayed. I would have, no. And God moved it right on out my way. The fuck? The person came and gave me something. I'm dead serious. So therefore is you got to know how to deal with shit accordingly to bring the truth to the forefront. That's a mystery. We don't know all the answers. We don't. It's a lot of shit I could do, and I know I can get away with it. But guess what? I can't get away with it by God, by the Most High. Hell nah, He didn't even let me get away with it. Cause I done tried shit. I done sold drugs, all that shit in my past. I had to go through the karma for it, because He told me not to touch people, not to hurt them, and I had to go through shit. I'm not perfect. Fuck. The people that sit up there, oh, they that. Go sit your dumb ass down. Anybody got a right to feel like they got a right to say, well, they are angel and they don't do this? No, we all have flaws, regardless of what. We're at Earth School. Ain't no way you're gonna sit here and try to point out somebody else's past or buy some bullshit. Man, you got churn. A lot of people got churn out of wedlock. How the fuck you gonna be mad at them for having churn out of wedlock? Oh, well, we could do this to them. We could do that. Let me show you, Ben. I can tell you. Them boundaries that the unseen realm gonna show your ass that you ain't never have. The communication gonna come so deep for the world to see. Because you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing in the source, baby. You ain't got nothing. Because truth will always set you free. Huh? Watch for the signs. Watch for them signs. Because you're going to know that you're in the presence of a real one. They ain't running around here talking about some God and he lies to some huffing and puffing shit. Truth comes out and it speaks with clarity. Huh? It speaks with clarity and protection. Huh? Truth speaks with what? Watch for those signs. Those boundaries. And those synchronicities. You can sit there and try to act like you all listening all you want to. Because it's going to have power behind it. It's going to have strength. Integrity. Because there's all a mystery of knowledge. So cut your losses, sweetie. Because all that's over with. All that extra curriculum shit that y'all was doing and all that stuff. Cut your losses and look, accept responsibility for what you have done. And therefore it says accept help. Well, you ain't no better than nobody else. You feel like you can just sit there and just tab somebody's life and they supposed to be like, oh well, fuck going in a coma. Going and getting crying and snotty nose and shit rolling all. Fuck you. And anybody else too. The fuck? These people lost their goddamn mind. Think you can push somebody to the limit and think they supposed to ball up in a fucking knot. You got like fucked up. You go buy your dumb ass up in the knot, you weak ass bitch, because you the one came up with the dumb ass theory. A weak motherfucker come up with a dumb ass theory, think that shit gonna work. Comparing connections. We pull together. We don't hurt each other. We don't be, look at that. These caring connections that came together to hurt one another. Got people all up in their mind, they goddamn wrapped up in their goddamn their lies. All this, y'all know what? I don't even want this dick. I don't even want this dick. I don't even want this dick. They told me not to use this dick for this. Let me do the spirit. See what I'm saying? They told me not to use this dick. Let me shuffle and put it back. So, they told me not to use this dick. Y'all, I gotta be obedient. I'm gonna be obedient. I ain't gotta be. I'm gonna be. Like this. It's my life. I don't need no damn narrator. But you got a lot of narrators out here. Oh, they doing it, but you doing it. You the one out here playing these dumbass gang and these fucked up hand prizes. I ain't going through that shit. I know what to do. I went through it enough. Just that little bit was enough for me. I ain't gotta go through it no fucking heap of times. That shit is irrelevant. Play that shit by yourself. I don't got time for that whole shit. And you don't like what I'm saying, you ain't gotta be here. You run around a bit tight ass and thinking this shit's sweet, then fine. Get your ass up on my page. With your perverted ass. A lot of them perverted. They be on here just be watching. Right? I ain't got nothing to do with y'all perverted ass though. Look at that. Fraud. They doing it for good because they want to be doing fraud. Married for money and had a wedding, do all this. Yeah. So therefore is whoever these energies are, y'all, they told not to go with this deck neither. They told me not to go this day. Normally I don't even do this. I don't even just put this, get these decks and do their eyelids. If I don't even normally do it like this, I ask first. I send out negative energies. Somebody trying to send to my crown chakra, I send it back 100-fold. I get the red Raphael. I ask you to protect this message and protect my atmosphere from any negative energy that tries to come in and try to infiltrate in any shape, form, or fashion. I send that energy. I said that energy be sent back and be sent back fast. We have out here, you are worthy. You're worthy. You're worthy of the boundaries. You're worthy of the synchronicities. Okay, you're worthy of all this. We got Adam out here. Adam is dark divine father of creation. That's letting you know. This means dark, the person, color, skin. Y'all, I gotta break shit down for some people. Some people retarded. Okay. They go out there and act like they got there try to bully people with the cards and shit. Yeah, it says dark. It says black moon Lilith in Gemini. Liberate your truth. It says liberate your truth. Okay, that's what this is what's happening. Yeah, black moon Lilith in Cancer. Honor your emotions. So that's what you got some energy that really truly need to honor their truth and their emotions. Neptune is out here because they got a lot of shit that they need to work through. Magic, and they did I say crown chakra? Didn't I tell you somebody trying to send something to my crown chakra? Neptune. Do you see what the crown? This is what they was trying to do, sending my crown chakra. So that's what it is. Somebody trying to use the imagination to send some shit towards me. It says illusions. There you go. Imagine illusions out here. Magic. I send all this shit back to the center. That's what it is. This is what's happening. That's what it is. It says Saturn. This comes to your structure, your discipline, who you are, what you do, and how you do it. So that's what they're trying to use, about how you are disciplined by spirit and all this shit. These people throw the fuck out. Yeah, see. With that being said, it says Saturn, age. It says reality. It says and discipline. Master manifestor. To a master manifestor, they trying to do this to constantly. And that's why they fucking up their whole life, their whole foundation. Because this is what's happening. And it says congratulations. Yeah. Soul ascension. So I'm saying somebody doing this shit to a whole, master manifestor for humanity. And this is what this is happening for. Because this is mother of God. So that's what it is. This is what's happening. Spirit wants this to be known. A lot of things that's going on right now is because these people are not paying attention to the sign of synchronicities. They want all the power in the world, but they don't want to give back. Yup. Look at that. Black moon, Lilith, and Capricorn. Elevated status. Elevated status. We got January the 1st, January the 10th, October 10th, October 1st is significant. Whew. Somebody in an elevated status tried to collapse their ass on for some resources to be greedy. Now they're under review. Now they're under investigation behind the situation. Trying to collaborate against them. And they said, watch for the signs of synchronicity. So we got to be dealing with these cards right now. Therefore, it says projections. And then after this message over with, those who are on here that's listening, and therefore don't believe in signs and wonders, divine presence and stuff like that, and don't believe in this time about some they doing witchcraft and shit, and there's a truth out here. Therefore, you will be under going some judgment. That's what I heard. Cause they want to send out stuff in the background, and therefore these past life energies. You don't even much know these people. You don't know these people, but you know your family. That's probably definitely on here. But therefore this is what's happening. And therefore it says your spiritual gold. Protect. Look at that projection. So therefore they could be projecting shit to you towards your spiritual goal. And therefore they fucking their whole life of their whole foundation of, because this is a mystery of knowledge. And they have to take accountability, accept this accountability for what they're doing, and they're gonna have to take it either way it go, because they gotta cut their losses. They gotta cut their losses. Period. I told them damn motherfuckers I was the help. There you go right there. Accept help. I ain't come here to play with people's lives and shit. I ain't finna go through all that. I had to go through shit because I had did shit in my life. And therefore it is activate out here. Then we got the heat out here with the vest. Okay, so somebody literally is truly tapped in with their authority, the divine sovereignty that they carry on this earth. And therefore the relationship they have, okay, with their structure, foundation of their journey. Okay, with strength. And here go, I'm gonna end it with this right here. Mystery. What you see? Mystery. Mystery. Because you got to understand it's all a mystery. All of it. A lot of things that you don't even know. A lot of things I'm pulling from different dimensions. When you sit up here trying to come up against the divine, come on, man. Y'all be around here acting like this shit crazy. The protection is communicated. The protection is communicated. Nobody cares that shit y'all be doing. People be doing out here. Because it's some people just got to do what divine say do, regardless if they like it or not, or whoever don't like what they doing. So stop throwing that shit at me and stop talking negative if it's that case, because I can hear you and I can see you with this conjunction trying to interject in my energy. So therefore it says becoming whole again. Listen, don't tell you while I'm trying to heal and y'all doing that stupid shit and it's protected. Therefore we got out here. March the 3rd, March the 6th, June the 6th, June the 3rd, out here Mother Earth is letting it be known. Liberate your truth. And therefore I ask that all negative energies be sent back to the sender 100-fold. Have been sent out to me. Every time I hear it, or see it, I'm going to say it. We're going to go up and up and up. Therefore it's expansion, prosperity, and growth. Jupiter. Abundance. Here you go again. Jupiter. Sign of synchronicities. Two tapped in. Basically. Therefore, spirit wants this to be known. I hear with formation. It says patience and maturity. I told you you gotta have patience. If you ain't got no patience, you ain't gonna be able to do this. Hell no, you're not. Your patience got to be. When it's dealing with all these different type of energies like that, you have to have patience. I'm just serious. I'm a divine God. I cuss. God damn it. The fuck, I ain't not gonna cuss. All right. I am. Goddamn, fuck that. Right now, anyway. So therefore, it's Black Moon Lilith. It says in Taurus. It says you are worth it. So therefore, this is because you're worth your truth. You know what I'm saying? You're worth the signs and the synchronicities in your life. You know what I'm saying? You're worth it because you're passionate about what you're doing. Yeah, Pluto. Didn't I tell you I felt the energy Pluto? So therefore, death and rebirth, ending and regression is out here. Regeneration. Okay? So therefore is you're regenerating. I told you while I'm healing, I'm still working. Therefore is this is what's happening. You got people out here just throwing black magic like that shit cute. You crazy bitch. On somebody's platform just throwing black magic at them. Look at Mars. Then that's Mars and Pluto. Bam, there you go. Signs and synchronicities. Watch for the signs. And therefore, here you go. Divine energy and passion. So we have out here, we have February the 2nd, February the 6th, June the 6th, June the 2nd. 26 significant. The sun is being seen. That's the sign of synchronicity. Then you know all this is true. Therefore it is by it being the truth. Who can you tell not the truth? You telling your lie, you delusional. Y'all, they delusional. Whoever come on my page and they sit there, oh, that's not the truth. This not the okay, fine. Why you here? Why are you here? Okay, why a grown person gotta ask another dumbass grown person why you here? Why you want to send out negative energies and you see they're protected? Why you want to send out negative energies and you see that they're divinely doing something that they're divinely here to do? Oh, you just want that energy going back to you and your lineage. Oh, okay, that's what it is. Okay, that's a mystery. Oh, that's just a mystery. No, it ain't no damn mystery. Your ass getting the knowledge of the unseen, unknown. Okay? It's self-responsibility to stay off my damn page if you're not going to come here with it. It says, the sun, your sole purpose. Yeah. A lot of these people just doing shit just to be doing it. And this is why things happen. It says divine integration is happening. So there's a separation that's happening. See what I'm saying? Separation is happening due to the situation that these people that are dark are going their ass all the fuck the way over there. And the one that's light is coming together. Because they try to separate us with this the religion shit and these divisions between it. Oh, you don't supposed to do this, you don't supposed to do that. But everybody spiritual, they just combine. Mind, body, and soul. What this is trying to come out. It says Black Moon and Lilith in Aries. It says lead your life. So therefore is you leading your life. And therefore is this is your divine purpose. And therefore is as this is happening, you have divine integration, separation. This is what's happening. They wanted you to stay a part of affiliation, some bullshit that ain't gonna help nobody. What you say, master manifester. Manifest shit. Okay? They didn't want that to be. They want you to be right here stuck in the rut and they got them just pulling up your energy like they got them motherfucking vampires and shit. Fuck, want to just use you as a fucking nothing. Thank you, spirit. There you go. Divine manifester. Y'all seen that shit pop out on my lap. There you go. And that's what's happening. Yep. It says spiritual magic. Subliminal. I can't say the word right now because it's tongue tied. Therefore, this is what it is. We got out here April the 4th, April the 2nd. We got out here February the 2nd, February the 4th. Yeah. Yeah. So, just a lot of things got a lot to do with a lot of energies that have been sitting out, a lot of energy. And I believe, this is what I believe. And we we have out here. Oh, y'all, I ain't through yet. They said I'm not through yet. So, therefore is we have people with these energies attached to them. It comes on these platforms and sit there and just throw black magic all day long. Every time anybody that's divine, they just go and get on the nerves of the people that doing divine work and feel like that their religion is the only way to go. That's the fucking lie. That's the lie. So if you're gonna sit there and make it your business to be on somebody's platform that's just sitting up there doing what they have to do, and you thinking that what you're doing is better than what the next person doing, then something wrong. Because it's supposed to work together, right? It's supposed to. So if it's not working together, then it's some type of separation that's happening. Therefore, it is with the separation that's happening, it's going to be very divinely done because it's being severed. And it says, Black Moon and Lilith and Taurus, it says you are worth it. Yeah, and they want to let them know that they're worth it. that they ain't got to do what they doing. They choose to do what they doing, and they fucking up their whole lineage behind this. It says Mary Magdalene. Mary Magdalene. It says divine loyal goddess. And a lot of these people don't even know the history behind this stuff for real. They just got the wrong information. Okay, so therefore it's Black Moon and Aries lead your life. So therefore that's your life. You don't have to have nobody tell you how to live your life. Got too many people that so opinionated about shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. It's to help people, yeah. And it says patience and maturity. It says formality. Okay, therefore we have 41 out here. We have April 1st, April 4th. We have January the 1st, January the 4th. Okay, it says allow your light to shine with Black Moon in Leo. Okay. Allow your light to shine. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying? And you have to have patience with yourself as well in this situation. Because there's times when I be in my feelings. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. I go on web. I flip, and I be in my feelings. I ain't gonna lie. But at the same time, I don't feel like I'm harming nobody. But when they get that energy, get out there, and you be like, damn, this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's affecting you. Therefore, it's a different story. But when the energy is reflecting back to you that somebody's doing, it got to be balanced. It says you deserve balance. At the bottom of the day, it has to be balanced out because you can't just sit there and be throwing energy out there at people. You know what I'm saying? That be like, that ain't for me. You know, that's how you supposed to feel. It ain't for you. And you got to keep it moving. So you got people out here that literally sit there in your damn chats, be up there talking shit about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with them. They be sitting up there putting the energy out intentionally. Ending and recognition. Pluto. Regeneration. Yep, because you deserve balance. And that's what's happening. A lot of endings come because you deserve this. And you're mature. Spiritual magic is happening. We want that to be known. They want this to be known. Your ancestors want this to be known, literally. Y'all, it says Jupiter. Expansion of prosperity and growth. Because you are growing. And they left you prosperity. A lot of y'all, they left you spiritual prosperity. You know what I'm saying? To expand and grow. A lot of them left you property. A lot of them left you finances. You know what I'm saying? And it says Black Moon in Lilith in Virgo. Release perfectionism. Okay? There's a lot of people like you gotta just have to have it this way and it got to be done that way and all this kind of stuff. No, you got don't have to be perfection. Just do it. And then we have out here Black Moon in Aquarius. Honor your individuality. Okay? Honor it. So therefore this is what's happening. They want you to know that. Just honor who you are. Yeah. Because you are worth it. And therefore this is divine energy and passion out here that's being implemented. Okay? Black Moon in Libra. Because you deserve balance. Everybody do. Ain't no person out here don't deserve balance. We got 27 out here. We have February 2nd, February the 7th, July the 7th, July the 2nd. Okay? And therefore this is what's happening. They want you to know you deserve balance. Balance has to be restored in your life. If you don't want it, it's going to be balanced out in certain areas. Therefore, it's down the lineage if it has to be, but it will be balanced. Okay? So therefore with this situation, this is individuals that's balancing, that their energy has been out balanced and stuff that going on that people have done to you, or energies have gotten people and done to you. However you want to put it, these motherfucking people with snake, they got them with 2 legs. They did this. They was used by energy. Okay, so therefore they did it deliberately. So therefore this is what's happening, and therefore 7 is significant. July. And then we got Black Moon and Lilith in Gemini. Liberate your truth. That's what's happening. You're a master manifester. And by you being a master manifester, bring you exhilaration. Okay? And therefore is Pluto, ending and regeneration. That's what's happening. And then we have March the 3rd, March the 1st, July the 1st, January the 1st, January the 3rd. Okay? Then we have out here Eve. It's a divine feminine awakening. Okay? So therefore is, we have out here 14. January the 1st, January the 4th, April the 4th, April the 1st. The bottom of the deck, we have, look at that, shadow release. I'm telling you, you have to do your inner work. These are people, listen, those who are, the message is like two groups of people on here. You got people that literally, that is oblivious, and you got people, well, you got several different people out here oblivious, and you got people out here that are learning knowledge or growing in the knowledge, and you have people that's out here fucking demonic, and they letting it be known. Period. So it says shadow release. So somebody literally is being purified or purified from their shadows. They don't worry about no damn shadow. They don't worry about what's in the shadow. They don't worry about what the fuck shadow come. They know how to motherfucker operate in their energy. Period. They're a master manifester. They don't worry about this shit. Why my manifestation ain't coming to pass is because you got bitches in the shadow playing games like they goddamn playing God. And they're getting their ass snatched. They're stitched to their burning asses. And that's what's happening. That's why balance, you deserve, it says you deserve balance. That's what they let me know, because your divine energy is passionate. That's I can't make this up. It's right here. Here you go, right here. You deserve balance. Your divine energy is passionate and passion. Okay? So therefore, this is what's happening. Patience and maturity. That's all you can do. Have patience through this. That's it. That's all you can do is have patience. That's all. Patience is going to elevate, because you're elevated status. You're elevated status, Capricorn. You somebody that's already elevated. Okay? Expansion, prosperity, and growth is out here. Okay? Because you're coming whole again. Whoever this is did this stupid shit, they done fucked their whole world up. Man, whoever you are, if you're a divine messenger and you're a mysterious being, okay, literally, and you have knowledge to give to the people, to the masses too, and you're doing it, these people are gonna have to accept responsibility. They're gonna have to, because this is just what's in the energy to happen. Definitely, they told me which ones I was like, don't get this one, don't get that one. They're showing it right there, right now. So therefore, this is what's happening. They want this to be understood, overstood. Can I get this deck? Okay. All right, we got at the bottom of the day, we got Rico wrong. So this has been going on generations. I'm talking, this has been going on lifetimes. And for generations to generations, centuries. Y'all love life, definitely dealing with your love life. Somebody's very jealous of you. This could be a feminine energy in the background just acting like they fucking crazy and deranged in the brain, y'all. For real. Because they want everything you have. Like, say for instance, you get in a new relationship, they want that person. If they want that, then they go do black magic on you or do some rituals, shit, goddamn. This is a past life energy that deals with your love life. This is somebody that truly is fucking jealous of you. Yeah. They talk about the fables or the mythological things. This shit is happening right now, and not right now time. These people literally, you live in ancient times in that time, but they got them crossed up between worlds and shit. Mind fucked up and delusional and sick individuals. Y'all karmics. I'm dead serious. It's a feminine energy, and then it could be a male energy as well that's gay in doing it. I'm just being honest. That I'm, didn't I just say that? Noon, look, will come out sacred energy. Noon in the month. This could have been in another past life energy that you're tied to in some type of way. Yeah, it's time for the madness to stop this shit crazy. These people probably on my line sitting up there talking about some crazy shit. Yeah, look at that persecution equation. Right on the other side of the line, just sitting up there fucking with y'all, talking to y'all, all kind of weird ass shit. Retarded ass. But I told you they need mental health. They mind is fucked up. They need to get evaluated. They're gonna need to sit on the chill for they can goddamn get the information for they can goddamn turn their retarded ass in. They don't need to go to no mental institution. They need to go to prison. They crazy. They doing this shit to people that they don't know nothing about. Nothing about. Orphans. They don't have no facts. They don't have nothing that's doing shit. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, Asia is significant. You could be going to Asia, or you could be just came from Asia, or you have some type of ties to Asia. I know I do. Okay, literally, since I was young. Yep, spouse. Therefore, if somebody literally want to marry you from Asia. Y'all, I be kind of thrown off. I ain't gonna lie. When I see certain things, I be thrown off. But therefore, if somebody is literally in the energy where, you know what I'm saying, it's some ties to you, or you could be getting married in Asia. Yeah, look at that. You could be getting married in Asia, or you could have a spouse of a past life energy that's from Asia. Dynasty time, literally. Oh, that's so beautiful. Y'all, what I'm saying? That is so beautiful. Y'all, somebody got in prison, enslaved in some type of way. Okay, literally, when it came to Asia, it's some type of somebody's spouse is calling out right now that they got some type of enslaved guy. Okay, y'all need to do a past life regression with this situation. Literally, what I'm seeing. Because this Asia, last time I did Asia, I literally had some dreams and all kind of stuff from this. So that's what it is, y'all. This is somebody from your past life. This is going on the past life up here. Okay? Where it said right here. Okay, this is somebody literally that is, you know what I'm saying? It could be spiritual, it could be partnerships, or it just be, you know, energetic energy, you know what I'm saying? Just energy in any way. But I'm just seeing what I'm seeing. Somebody literally got enslaved, y'all, and therefore this is what I'm seeing, that they you could have ties to them in some type of way with your energy. Okay. Yeah, persecution. Look at that. They try to slave you in some type of way. It could be dealing with the pandemic too now. I'm just giving the information, but therefore, as I see something beautiful in like some cherry blossom trees and all kind of stuff, bamboo trees and sakura trees. I see that. I'm telling you, it's real beautiful on like a walkway and shit. It's real beautiful. Forgiveness, and they want you to forgive them. Y'all, whoever this was in prison, y'all don't like doing this shit. I really don't like dealing with a lot of different type of energies like this, but I'm fine with it. I received my calling, but therefore this is what I see and this is what I hear, y'all. So therefore somebody literally truly is enslaved. They're enslaved, and they want you to help them out of this situation. And they could be just talking to me, but at the same time, but this is what I see. And I don't understand Chinese language, so I kind of like ignore it. That was my matter of fact. Come to think about it, when I was a little girl, I used to try to drown they voices out. Yeah, because I couldn't understand what they were saying in the galactic. I hear so that literally this has got you got a lot of ties to China. It could be a little aggravating you, and it's probably why you put a lot of noise in your ear. A lot of y'all that deal with that's just American and don't know how y'all battles and wars, something is going on, and therefore it's calling you. They literally need your help. to be from enslaved as something that's going on. Spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. My head is start hurting. Spirit, angels, and ancestors, I ask that you give me wisdom, knowledge, and understand this voice so clearly. It's kind of like aggravating me, y'all. Literally, I'm just being honest because I'm American. You know what I'm saying? So authority figures out here. So therefore, it literally made my head start hurting because whoever this is enslaved and they want to be free. Therefore, it's different. You probably a monk or a nun, or something like that, or a nun, a monk. Monk and noon is dealing with ancient dynasty times and shit, and all this kind of stuff, dealing with the old, you know what I'm saying, histories of things. You know what I'm saying? So therefore I'm not talking about the history that they give y'all. I'm talking about the spiritual history. So therefore this is what's happening. But this is going to bring you a lot of prosperity and growth once you understand once you dissect what you're experiencing. Okay? So therefore it could be just me just going through a little upgrade at this particular time. Okay? But when I get up off here, I have to have a few days when I come through certain situations, scenarios like this. So I can be able to come back with the right information and break it down a little bit more. Because what I'm sensing in this energy is that there's somebody literally is in this in Asia that you're connected to in some type of way. My mama knew this guy named Jimmy, and I was thinking about him so strongly the other day. And he had got killed when he went back to Japan. And when I was a little girl, he used to always buy me stuff, always give me stuff. My mom used to be like, no, don't do that. And I used to be like, but why? He bought it. And I'm sensing in the energy something going on that's trying to be said that needs to be understood from a direct way that the energy is potent to you. Okay, so therefore this is what's giving me. So therefore didn't I just say mother? Native American is out here, so therefore this is what's happening, y'all. So therefore I'll tune into that energy later, but right now this is from baby. So therefore this is you, okay, tapped into the energies that is necessarily needed for you. But just listen to them and ask questions if necessary. But they're trying to get you to understand galactic is definitely a part of this. Therefore I see things from a transparent way, and I get the information transparently. So therefore this is a mystery, okay, that of knowledge that's coming forth right now. But therefore with this being said, Asia plays a big role in your energetic field, okay, right along with the pyramids, okay. And this is giving me that there's a lot of galactic activity that happens in these areas, and therefore your star system didn't I just say pyramids? So therefore this is what's happening, y'all. And as this is going on, this is happening right now as we speak. Because you could be literally, it could be dark skies where you are and you're used to seeing stars. Therefore your energy that's not going to stop. Like I said about the pyramids in this scenario. So therefore I was literally tapped into that energy. Yep, angels and spouse. I told you this is a spouse from your past life. Literally, this is a fucking spouse from your past life getting in contact with you. Okay? Literally. I'm just telling y'all what I'm feeling and seeing in the energy. Therefore, it's not just messing maybe for me too, but at the same time, it's dealing with you. Spirituality and religion is out here. So therefore, this is what's happening. Spirit wants this to be understood, overstood, and known for you to activate to your highest potential. Okay? So therefore, this is what's happening. As this is happening, you're releasing shadows. Okay? Shadow release. So as you're being purified at this particular time, divine feminine, you're awakening, okay? You're a powerful manifester for humanity. And therefore this is what's happening. The masculine too, this could be for masculine as well, leaving and traveling. Okay, you definitely traveling all over the world. Somewhere you done went, something you done did, or you're in an energy of literally in a temple, okay? Literally in a temple. I'm just being honest, I'm literally seeing a fucking temple. Baby. You've been studying this shit for a long time. Y'all, y'all energy. You've been studying this since you was a child. Very energetically inclined. Okay? And therefore whatever has blocked you, once it popped loose, it's going to be like a rain of of blessings and miracles happening, magical things happening all around you once this energy is overthrown. Okay, so don't worry about it. Just have patience and enjoy it. Right now, your peace or whatever getting this peaceful energy to come in all the way to the 4 degrees. This is what's happening because your patience is a virtue. Okay, and that's what this is what I'm getting at this particular time. You have an ancestor that is of the dynasty, and that's what is helping you at this particular time. Okay, and this is what it's giving me, y'all. And that's where your roots is from there. Okay, and then you got a karmic ass person that running around here that need to trust and have faith because your faith is immaculate. Yeah, see, I told you. You got galactic, there's a lot of galactic energy and angels and ancestors energy out here that's giving me like, you're very much trustworthy. They trust you. Even when you was a karmic, they trusted you. They know that you didn't understand the ambits of what was going on at the particular time, but you was going to get it. Because through signs and wonders, through signs and watching the signs and synchronicities. Yeah, leaving and traveling is out here. Oh, I don't even want no more of this day. Now, let me calm down for a minute. You could be having somebody coming towards you as well from this, your angels coming towards you to give you some information, or you can have Asian or just people from that culture. You know what I'm saying? Monks. Okay, literally. You had to trust while you was in your karmic path dealing with karmics. Okay, you had to trust your galactic divine gifts. Okay, your celestial gifts. Okay, that's what I see. Atlantis is out here. You could be very much traveling across waters. Okay, that's what it's giving me. Yep. Look at that. To get these people from being enslaved. Your energy is just your energy. You're like a key, a fucking what you call it? Or like a skeleton key. Damn, y'all, look at that. It's just like a skeleton key. Yeah, you like a skeleton key or something to the matrix or to a certain portal. That's probably why they dealt with your finances like how they did, because they knew you was gonna get there. They knew it. Yup. Farm, fertile. They could be somewhere on a farm or something like that, or you could deal with farm properties or something like that. Yeah, and vows. This is your vow. You to be fertile, to be ready for whatever comes or whatever. And you're a farm. Yeah, food, hunger. You're feeding hungry souls, and that's for this is what's happening. Medicine man, medicine woman. So therefore, you are a very abundant energy that is out here doing whatever it is to do, dealing with spiritual and religion. Whatever it is that you're doing at this particular time, y'all make sure y'all doing this shit right, though. You know what I'm saying? Listen to your spirit guides. Yeah, high priestess, listen to your spirit guides. Listen to them. Listen to whatever it is they tell you to do because it's going to help you. I know it's a little challenging, too. Okay, that's another thing right now that's happening. Because this shit is unbelievable to a lot of us. Okay, a lot of us, a lot. And people think this shit easy. No, it ain't. Okay, since a baby. So that's what this is what's happening. Y'all finances. See, that you've been bringing in prosperity since you've been in this ramification. And therefore, they could have been pulling on that. And therefore, it's by you being spiritual, okay, and dealing with religion. Therefore, they was literally trying to drain your resources away from you, but you're protected. Okay, literally. And all this is just showing protection against these damn karmics. Okay, because they're going to be fucked up in the meanwhile. Definitely. Or they are. Yep, that's the vow. They leaving this bitch. I'm trying to tell you, that's the vow. For fucking with you. Yep, battles and wars, bringing them to you. They shouldn't even. Now listen, I'm not being funny. Whatever they just should have. But I don't give a fuck about all the money in the world. You just have to have fucking common sense, and they ain't got it in that community. Whatever community it is, they don't have fucking common sense. You full of wisdom, and they're supposed to use wisdom in situations when it's dealing with spiritual like that. And they didn't do it just because they didn't like how you was since a baby. They just wanted to try to take you about this bitch. And that don't work like that. Thank you. Pick the card up, y'all. Fill them up. Fail. Okay? Got wisdom. They didn't use no wisdom. Came when I picked it up, it was just like that. They didn't use no wisdom, and therefore is they would use wisdom. It was shit when you out going left bound in their life, and therefore is your ships are coming in. They went overseas to do all this shit for you. They did not use no wisdom, none. They could have had their foreign relation contracts over there and all kind of shit. Did them with your energy. They did all kind of weird shit, and therefore they messed up. Especially when they dealt with your energy, your signature of who you are with this activate mystery and release shadow self. Shadow release, and with the ships. This could be something you could definitely have something to do with pirates and shit too. Okay, cargo, past life energy, 1800s and stuff. Your energy is very potent, and you've been doing this shit for all your life. This is your energy. Y'all, thank y'all for sharing y'all energy. Shout out to my soul family, y'all. And peace till next time. Number say.